Falcons won, Panthers lost. Have a nice day.
Oh, wow.
Is that good?
No.
Oh, we're started already.
No.
Yeah.
Well, we're
Back into it, baby. We got a little recap for you boys. Big time recap.
Victory Monday, and this is the first Victory Monday that I feel good.
Hey,
thought you were gonna say Victory
Logan.
Royale.
Victory screech. Nice.
How about Cam Newton?
How about
Cam Newton?
Hey, more like Cam Neutered.
Oh. So listen, I have some talking points, but I'll just skip because we are on Cam.
Yeah, you
Newton
did.
right now.
I didn't even watch this game.
We'll get to Cam.
I did.
Newton.
I watched it.
Actually, we were at B-Dubs. We watched a little bit of it.
There's a little bit
It
of
was
a
nice.
little bit of everything.
Cam Newton, for whatever reason,
He didn't
just like
have a
Didn't he throw a
terrible
pick six?
fell. He threw a pick six.
Hey,
Uh,
that pick six though was very well by the defense.
Oh,
That was
wait,
very
You're
good.
right.
Hey,
You're right. So that was by Michael Waller. He had a pick six for 77 yards.
I thought it was
which is-
66 yards.
I thought it was 66 yards.
No, pick six
Oh.
for 77 yards.
Oh,
I
wow.
think maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's 66.
66
I
yards.
don't
Trust
know.
me, kids.
I don't know.
Fact
But
check.
it was a pick six. This is his first interception, and it went back for a pick six. This is his
Aw.
second year in the league.
Dude, how awesome
which-
is that?
Oh, that's
I bet
fantastic.
he
Hey,
got
round of
that
applause.
ball.
Who is it? Who is it?
Michael Waller.
Hey, round of applause for
You
Michael
not paying
Waller.
attention?
Guess how he spells his name.
Wait, first name or last name?
M-I-K-A-L.
First name.
M-I-K-A-L.
No.
M-I-K-E-A-L.
M-Y-K-A-L.
Oh, that's what it
Never
Michael.
mind.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
crazy.
that's
awesome.
Egyptian.
Hey,
But-
that's awesome.
Cam Newton, for whatever reason, he was under center.
Where'd he
Took a
fell?
snap. He fell over.
You know what? He needs one of those
Yeah.
Medicare things.
He does. And I can't get up.
That's why Life Alert.
So we got a fumble recovery on that, which was fantastic. That was great. We had this was the most well-rounded game from the Falcons this entire season, and that's why I'm so happy.
It's easy to
Really?
do against the
That's why-
Panthers, you
that's
know,
why
they
it's so
just-
awesome.
They just stink.
What do you? We didn't have the worst game in the world.
I didn't
that's
watch it. I don't know.
and exactly. That's the good part. That's the good part because the Falcons played well on all sides of the ball.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what you want to see. Our line was playing well. Our linebackers were playing well. Our safeties were playing well. Our corners were playing
How about your
well.
punter?
I was happy. He did all right. He got the job done. Koo, he had
What?
a young way Koo, our kicker. He was 3 for 3 on field goals, which again isn't anything amazing, but he.
Well,
did
I mean, give
miss.
him some credit
He got
now.
the job done. That's what I'm saying.
67-yarder.
Not a 67
Oh.
yarder, unfortunately. Unfortunately, not a 67 yarder. That's down the line.
Not
Maybe
that
that's
impressive.
next year. Maybe that's this year. But he got 3 field goals. Our whole
Yeah.
offense they were all a team. No specific one player like we normally have. Like Cordero Patterson didn't go off and everybody else was duds. Everyone was kind of sharing the ball.
That's
which was
Mike
a pretty
Davis.
nice thing to note right there.
Mike
Exactly.
Davis had a pretty nice game.
Stephon Gilmore was covering Kyle Pitts, which was nice, which really opened the field up for Russell Gage.
Yeah.
I think he kind of swapped off in the later quarters and stuff like that, but he started and Russell Gage had an amazing start to the game because of that.
Interesting.
Again, it was just a really well played game, and it's just very happy to see. Mike Davis, he
Had
was
a
even
good
doing pretty
game.
well. He didn't have
Yeah.
anything spectacular, but he had some really good runs. He had a huge 3rd and 11 conversion that he had. He had a huge 4th and 1 against his old team, so it's really cool to see that as well. 'cause
Oh yeah, old team.
Mike Davis hasn't really
Should've
showed
known
up
he
for
got
us
thrown
this
in the
season.
mix a little bit. Yeah, okay. Yeah,
So-
he had a
Forgot
decent
about
week
that.
a week or two ago also.
He did.
From what I remember.
He did. Yeah, exactly. And it's nice to just hopefully see that maybe them coming, together. Even Olsen, which is our running back here, he had a few carries. Olsen.
Oh,
He's
shoot.
I think he's a rookie this year. But he did fumble though, which was unfortunate. Which was a
Did you
turnover.
see the field after that?
That was late in the game.
Oh.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah,
he did not
that's
see the
how it
game
normally
Checks
after
out.
that.
Checks
That's
out.
how it works,
He didn't
kids.
see the game after that. Which the Panthers actually scored on that drive.
Oh,
too.
that's not
Hey,
good.
let me give
That's
a life
not good.
lesson to everybody watching this
Yeah.
right now. Hold on to your balls
Yes.
at all times.
Yes.
All
yes.
three.
All
yes,
of them.
sir.
All of them. AJ Terrell. He had an
Terrell.
interception. He almost had 2 interceptions. He had a crazy it looked like it was going out of bounds. It was behind the receiver. He reached behind his back, kind of like
Oh,
this,
nice.
and almost had it. It
Who
was
threw
pretty
that
sick.
ball?
I think PJ Walker did that one.
AJ Terrell's name has been getting thrown around a little bit. It's
AJ
like he's
listen,
an up and
He
comer.
good. He good.
I'll say AJ
He's good.
Terrell is by far our best corner that we have.
He's good in Madden. Means he has to be good in real life.
Well, sure.
I really want to get him some help hopefully next year because I think obviously that'll go a huge way for our defense. It just
Kinda
sucks because he seems like he's the only one really out there that's stellar.
Ooh.
So it's like he
Yeah.
obviously if he would have help he would be doing a lot.
Better to have somebody than no one. You know what I mean?
Oh, for
Oh,
sure.
I know what you
So
mean.
absolutely.
I know what you mean.
from the Panthers' perspective, because I am a Panthers fan
I
and
guess.
we lost the game. One thing that I want to mention is they just hired. I think it's the offensive coordinator. It's a new offensive coordinator.
Mid-season.
Yeah.
You guys fired Joe Buck.
So what happened is the guy they hired was Matt Rule's roommate back in college.
Dude,
Whoa.
Matt Rule might get fired after this season.
So like
Whoa.
the two coaches right now are like best friends. They have like a big history. They go way back, but they didn't do the
That's like Rex
greatest.
Ryan.
I don't know if that's going to
like,
help them.
It
win.
didn't do. I don't understand. Middle of the game, it was after the Cam Newton interception, I believe. The next drive, they put P.J. Walker in for like a drive. He threw the ball twice, and then they took him out for the rest of the game.
Apparently that was because of an injury. I heard that was a hip injury.
Right.
So I don't know if that was kind of just Cam Newton just needing a second or what that was.
I don't know what it was.
Yeah, because everybody kind of said it was like him getting benched, which I don't
Yeah.
think it was actually him getting
Yeah.
benched. He didn't have the best game by far, but yeah, I think it was kind of like, oh, his hip was acting up a little bit, so they put PJ in there for a little bit just to kind of give him a little bit of rest room.
Hey, Robbie Anderson scored.
He did.
There was a
Wow.
lot of great passes that happened. Robbie Anderson had some great catches. DJ Moore had some great catches. Chuba Hubbard didn't have the worst game. I wouldn't call it a great game.
He scored a
He got a
touchdown.
tutty.
Yeah, but it.
Yeah. Yeah, second one of the game.
So now that the
Defensively, it's
Panthers
just,
season is over, do they target a quarterback in the draft? Is that a main priority, you think?
There's one there, yes.
It would be nice, yeah.
Well, so what's Sam Darnold? Is he injured still, or are they just giving him
he's
one?
He's done for the year.
injured, but
I feel like they might.
Because what, they give up a
give him a
second-round
shot.
pick
Yeah,
for
that's what
Sam
I feel like they
Darnold?
might give him a shot still.
that's the thing. They shouldn't.
I agree.
I don't think they should either.
This is honestly like prime rebuild because Christian McCaffrey's out for the season. They can get rid of him. Chuba Hubbard, keep him. Make him the starting running back.
Completely get
I
rid of
actually
McCaffrey.
agree with that.
He
I agree
is-
too. I was going
the
to say.
amount
He's
of
so injury
injuries,
prone.
it's like,
if they could get something good for him, I would trade him.
absolutely. Quarterback. Sam Darnold,
You
not
wouldn't?
the answer.
I don't think they're going to be able to get rid of him that easy because of how much money
But
they
would
paid
you?
him.
But would you get rid of him?
I mean, if they got a decent return,
I
sure.
think they will.
I think they have to get more. I mean, at
What
this
would you
point, with how
want
much he
for
gets hurt, you'd have to get at least a first round pick.
They're gonna get something
mid
really
round
good for
first,
him.
like something like in between. I don't know, like 12 and 18 first round pick.
Think
for
about a team that
McCaffrey.
doesn't have any run, like the Dolphins right now. I feel like the Dolphins would offer something for him.
The
Great.
Bills, maybe.
Yeah, the Dolphins would make
Bills?
sense.
Bills is a
The
good.
Bills
Like,
would make a lot of sense.
There's a team that's out there
and
that is
McCaffrey
willing
would
to put
probably
it up.
like that too. Like he probably
Yeah.
be in for
Yeah.
that.
So he can do that. He can get injured on a different team.
Because they wouldn't
We
have
get
to
something good.
rely on McCaffrey. Like,
I
you went
feel
to the
like,
Bills,
yeah.
like he
Yeah.
would still get touches, but they wouldn't have to rely on him as heavy as the Panthers do.
No? Yeah.
But that's where the Panthers can excel because now they have DJ Moore. I'm not going to say Robbie Anderson, but he has potential. Figure out the quarterback, and you can get your offense going. You can rebuild, but you got to
said
do
it.
it right.
He said it.
You got to do it right. They don't do it right, then you're gonna get screwed for the next 5 years.
So Cam's gone. No more
What,
Cam.
so what
Yeah.
did they start this season? How many games
It
did
was
they win in a row?
4-0, not 4-0.
3-0, 4-0, something like
3-0,
that,
something
yeah.
4-0.
Okay, I don't know. Because
And it was
what do they?
It was hot.
They won what? 6 games? 5 games now?
They were playing.
They're
like, very
5.
crappy teams, weren't they?
I
can't remember.
No,
I
they
can't
weren't. They
remember.
I
weren't.
feel like there
Because
was
they
one
beat.
decent team. in
No,
it.
they didn't beat the Bills. There was.
I don't remember.
They beat the Cardinals.
I don't remember.
I was.
I
out
don't
there.
remember.
Yeah.
It was like, Raider tier teams,
Like mid tiers.
mid tiers.
Hayden Hurst scored a
scored.
touchdown.
He did.
Yeah.
Which is kind of shocking. We don't see him too
Wow.
often, with
Yeah.
Kyle Pitts coming to the team now. But it
Yeah.
was nice to, see him get another touchdown. I don't
Yeah.
expect him
Yeah.
to be on the team
I
next
actually
season.
thought he was going to be a beast whenever they signed him from the Ravens. Was it the
Oh,
Ravens?
I
It was
know.
the Ravens, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Cleveland or the Ravens?
No, the Ravens.
I think it was the Ravens.
Because Cleveland took Hooper from the Falcons.
Hooper. That's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking of.
Yeah. No, definitely. Like he was solid for us. I mean, last year he did really well for us. Obviously, now with Kyle Pitts, he's a different caliber tight end. So I hope they kind of, find a way to integrate him into the system next year better than they're doing this year. Hopefully, Kelvin Ridley will be back, which will really kind of, help open him up a little bit, not give him the best corner in the leagues against him, So that'll definitely help him out, especially coming into his, what would that be, his sophomore year in the league now, not his rookie year. So that's exciting to see.
What's their record?
We are
6-7.
6-7. So I wanted to get to that because we are the 10th seed right now. Unfortunately, the Vikings won. Unfortunately, the 49ers won. And unfortunately, the Saints won.
But
we do
the
have a
football
game.
team lost.
Huh?
The
football team lost.
The
That was
football team
important.
lost, exactly. And the Eagles were on a bye week. We have a game up on the Saints because we beat the Saints. We do play them again later in this season. We're 6-7. The Eagles are 6-7. The Vikings are 6-7. The football team's 6-7, and the 49ers are 7-6. We play the 49ers next.
Man.
So if we beat the 49ers somehow,
That would be a
Wow.
win right
that would
there.
be huge.
Mm.
And we would become,
Who
I
else do you
think.
play?
So we play the Saints one more time. We play the football team. We play the Lions.
Dang,
And I think that's it. Is there only 3 more games left?
Four, right?
You could actually the Falcons
They
could
could make the
actually
playoffs.
slip in
They
there.
could. Yeah, that's what I was
Yes.
thinking.
That's crazy.
I feel like if that's
the
crazy.
Bills. It's the Bills. So 15
Oh.
is the 49ers, 16 is the Lions, 17 is the Bills, 18 is the Saints. So technically,
Oh man, that's tough.
it
is tough.
It is tough.
I ain't even gonna say the Saints one's easy because it's not.
It's not. We already beat the Saints. So I mean,
Yeah.
obviously that doesn't matter.
Oh
but
man,
They might be fighting for a spot.
how do you feel about
themselves.
them
I don't know.
playing against the 49ers? Like, are they gonna be able to stop their run game? Do they have
That's what
anybody
I'm
that could
thinking,
stop
man.
George Kittle with
Oh,
how good that he's been doing?
I mean, no.
That's tough.
We'll see kind of what happens. Obviously, there's games where they go ways that I don't expect them to. We've seen that all season, so hopefully this is just one of them. They have a lot to fight for right now. So, I mean, that's truly what we're going to have to find out is, are they going to fight for this? Because right now, like you just said, they could slip into the playoffs. They could be, not obviously a legit, 1 through 4 seed, but they could be a higher seed. They could be like a 5th or 6th seed or something like that. Technically, if everything goes well.
Yeah.
Again, if they beat the 49ers are what, the 6th seed right now.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I mean, obviously a lot has to happen, but it's doable. And again, like I said, I hope. I mean, realistically, if we're going to make the playoffs, we probably need to win 3 out of these 4 games.
That's tough, cuz.
And that's against the 49ers,
That's
the Lions,
tough.
and the Saints.
Yeah, it's tough.
I don't know if beating 2 will get us in.
Might.
Potentially, if we beat the 49ers and the Saints, it could.
Would you
I
be
know.
happy if they won 2 out of the 4 games?
Yeah, I would.
See, I probably would be.
I would. The Lions, we should win that one. Again, that's not a gimme, though. We've seen the Lions beat the Vikings. They've kept it close in multiple games. The Saints, obviously, that's kind of a toss-up. I would love us to beat the 49ers or the Bills. Both of those teams are good teams. That's not a pushover team to just beat. So, I mean, if we beat either of those teams, that would be a good win. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
in my opinion, it needs to be 2 NFC teams. I mean, that's kind of obvious. If we beat the Bills, I don't know if that's really going to do a lot for us. Considering
that
if we would lose the
49ers game isn't that.
It
If
is.
they
win
lose
that
to the
game-
49ers, it might just pretty much be
Yeah,
over.
but if they beat them, dude, that's
The 49ers and the Saints games are obviously the
Yeah.
biggest games for them.
yeah.
Because, again, the Saints are 1 game behind us, and the 49ers, they're in, it's tough. Because I want to go through all the other schedules. I want to see who the Eagles play. The Eagles have a tough route, too. They play all
Divisional
divisional
games.
games the rest of it.
Yeah.
Same thing with Washington.
Yeah.
The Vikings, I'm not sure who they
I kind
play.
of want to
but
look at the Vikings. That seems like a big, kind of a big threat.
It is.
Because you just don't know what the heck the Vikings are
Mhm.
going to do.
Nope.
Vikings are so unpredictable.
Let's
Yeah.
find out real quick. Let's see what the Vikings have on their plate for the rest of the season.
Are the
So
Falcons
they-
technically ahead of the Vikings, or are the
No.
Vikings? Okay.
The Vikings play the Bears,
Ooh.
the Rams, the Packers,
Ooh.
and the Bears.
Oh.
That's tough.
So,
That's
I mean,
tough
2
schedule.
divisional games and the Rams and the Packers. So, I mean, honestly,
They'd be lucky to win 2 out of those games.
exactly.
Packers is a divisional game too.
That's why this game got me excited. I mean, obviously, like I said, I've been preaching it the whole season. I don't know how far we go in the playoffs, but it's just nice to, I don't know, it's nice to be 6-7. As much as that's not the best record, it's kind of good because this whole season I've just been so depressed and down on the Falcons. And it's like, hey, all right, we have something to fight for now, actually. It seemed like the rest of the season was pretty much pointless. But I guess it comes down to it. That's why this 18 games it's just nutty. It really is. But one last thing before we sign off, I wanted to say about the end of the game. We've been known to kind of give up leads late in the game and let people score late, but
That's the story of the
they
NFL.
had, you're right. They had a chance to stop us, and we not only converted 1 first down, but we converted 2 first downs. So it was 3rd and long, and we went to Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts was wide open. It was a very nice play call by Arthur Smith. He kind of got Kyle Pitts wide open, and he got like 20-odd yards from it. And it's smart. He had the IQ to dive down basically into the defenders instead of letting them kind of take him out of bounds. So I was like, okay, that's really good to see out of a rookie tight end. He already got that to keep the clock running. And then it was 3rd and short, and Matt Ryan kept it and was able to run it through to let us kneel.
Probably
out the
felt
game.
pretty good, Logan.
It did feel very good. It felt very
Didn't have
good.
to make
'cause
things
I'm not used to it.
interesting. That's
Yeah, I'm not
awesome.
used to it.
What's that like?
I'm happy for you,
But
Logan.
like,
I'm
thank
really
you.
happy for
I
you.
really appreciate that.
Really
I
jealous.
appreciate that.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I said, I was very excited to talk about the Falcons for once, and
That's great.
hopefully
Good,
this
good, good.
continues. Hopefully this
Oh, yeah.
goes into next week, and I'm even
Hey,
happier
this
and
next
higher.
game, if they lose this game, it's not looking good at all. Like
Oh,
this
I know.
49ers game is huge.
Oh,
Like,
it
the
is,
Falcons
100%.
need that game.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
100%. And
If
the
they
40
lose to the 49ers, because with the 49ers where they're at, then they pretty much
Yep.
have to win all 3 of the rest of their games
Yep.
to have a chance.
And we have to rely on other teams to do stuff as well,
Right,
which we even
right.
kind of have to now. Not gonna lie, because again,
Oh,
if
yeah.
the Vikings win out, I feel like
Yeah.
maybe if the Eagles or something like that slips, the Washington football team slips. But it's honestly looking at the competitors' schedules, it's not an easy route for them either. So it's kind of a toss-up who's going to get in here. I guess just going to kind of come down to who wants it more, who has the will to play, and who has the will to win. So
Yes, sir. All right, Falcons fans, big win. Got a huge game upcoming. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments. What are your playoff chances looking like? Do you guys feel confident? Maybe not so much. Let us know. Don't forget, more videos on the channel. Go to check them out. Subscribe. Drop a like. We appreciate it. See you on the next one.